Hi guys, welcome back to my video channel. Uh, this time I'm in the village here in Africa, in Kenya in Africa. And so my vacation basically is in Kenya. So I was in Nairobi for like 3 days and then I come over here. So right now I'm in the village and I'll show you a little bit of what's happening in the village. So right now I'm actually buying cement. Some cement, some fencing materials. Yeah, so just a little bit, small, simple fencing. Yeah, to keep out like small animals here and there, and so on and so forth. So today's a big day. It's actually a graduation ceremony at the local university here in Bondo. So I'll show you a little bit of the commotion that's happening. A big crowd of people really good. So this is how our village looks like at Christmas. So this is actually I'm at a depot. I'm just buying some cement and zimeisha tano sawa wadi. So now here we're in the local village here in Bondo. Just showing you the surrounding. A lot of motorcycles. This is typical of Kenya, a lot of motorcycles and motorbikes. There are also electric motorbikes, gasoline motorbikes. The electric is actually taking over now. So Kenyans catch up so fast. So very soon you'll have only electric motorbikes. I go video, Mari YouTube. Yeah. So here we are heading, we are from Bondo town to buy materials for construction, actually for fencing today. Some cement, barbed wire, and some chain link. So I'm going to put chain link this time. I put barbed wire before, now upgrade the chain link, and then after that maybe I'll put a wall. The wall is the ultimate. So step by step, every day, a little bit at a time. Then it rained yesterday, so that means I'll plant some trees, some fruit trees, and so on and so forth. So this is how Bondo looks like. If you've never been to Bondo, welcome to Bondo. So a lot of traffic here. People not obeying traffic rules, I say. Like the driver is hugging 2 lanes. He should not be hugging 2 lanes. So yeah, so small businesses thriving. Today is a graduation day for the university. Our local university is called JUST, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology. So they are having graduation here, just very close to where I live actually. Yeah. So they're having a graduation and there's so many vehicles parked here, people from all over because it's a national university and we've got students from all over the world. I mean, not all over the world, all over Kenya. It's a chungi mingi. So all those vehicles are parked. We have guests who have parked here, parents and family members who parked their cars here for the graduation ceremony. Yeah. So I see what they lacked was a parking space. So the university has created a space for parking. Maybe a very big field where people can park. But I guess these are smaller universities. Other universities have very big parking areas. Yeah, where guests can park. So here vehicles are parked all over the side of the road, on both sides of the road. Another border place. Yeah, there's a hostel, student hostel on your left over there. And there's a skywalk over there where students can cross coming from the library late at night. They can cross over there, from there to their hostels, across there. The hostel on the left and the universities on the right. So this is a graduation day, a lot of business going on here. People selling wares, yeah. People selling glitter material, class of 2025. So these are local shopping centers. So here is graduation fever. So that's the university over there. Just Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology. Above there, there's a priest, a preacher, famous preacher in Kenya. Yeah, called Pastor Uwar. So all these people graduating. Ezekiel Uwar, yeah. Pastor Ezekiel Uwar. Yeah, the all graduation material. Yeah. Pastor Uwar po neno Mombasa. Mombasa ni best maduong kabisa. So here, this yellow people. So the yellow thing on the neck is so common. I think that's the most common cause here. So the graduation is actually behind this hedge. Behind this hedge over there, there's a field where there's a tent. Yeah. So that's where they'll be doing their graduation. There's some local development around here, some local buildings. But basically today is their day, the students' day. So a lot of graduation were being sold. Yeah. Some celebration, celebrate 4 years of hard work. Yeah. So eventually we'll tarmac, we're not tarmac it, we'll grade it, I think. Oh, so narrow. Yeah. So this is actually not even a road, it's just an access. The main road is, I think, another place. But eventually it will turn into a road because there's been a lot of improvement in terms of hostels being constructed around here and new buildings, people buying from elsewhere and then coming and building commercial residential houses. So I'll stop here and I'll catch up with you guys in a little while. Okay, tunawe to video talk rengi. Hapo kadio. So here's the home. So wow, so finally it's almost done. I think I just need to paint now. This stairwell is the one that requires painting. Then I do some interior finishing. Interior finishing will take a little while, but I'll done a little bit at a time, slowly by slowly. So right now what we've bought is this timber. We bought this timber for fencing, and there's some barbed wire here. Yeah, some timber for fencing, some barbed wire, some cement. So what we're trying to do, the barbed wire is just to hold the chain link. What we're trying to do is to replace this chain link, this one with with this barbed wire with a chain link. So this barbed wire, but we're going to replace with a chain link. So that barbed wire will just act as a guide for the chain link. So today we're also doing landscaping. So I'll show you a little bit of the landscaping that we're doing. Actually, I could do this myself, but I just hired people to do it so that we can share the little money. So I can also give them some employment for today, so they get some money for Christmas too. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. I just turn the camera around and you can see. So this is what we're doing. My palm tree is over there. It's been eaten by goats, but well, just struggling to keep it going. It's not dead yet. So we put some barriers around, some wooden barriers around, and some barbed wire to prevent animals from accessing. So these little shrubs, these little trees are planted now. They're taller than the house, much taller. That one is already producing seed, the whistling pine. Yeah. So let's look around and see what's being done. So here, my Asian ashok tree is still going strong. It's actually going up. It's getting bigger. It's not been eaten by goats, luckily. This palm has also not been eaten. I don't like trash. So things like this, I get them away and take them to be burnt with the trash. I don't like takataka. Actually takataka. Because my tech, takataka no actually. So the immigrants. So takataka is rubbish. So when I said rubbish, I laughed because Trump said like the Minneapolis community has got a lot of well, I don't want to say it. So you guys read the news. So here is so I'm just trying to get this ground to be leveled. So I've gotten some guys to do it. Yeah. So then they get a little payment while I'm still around, and I could do it myself, but just to share the resources with the people. So we'll remove these stones, move them to the other side, all this extra material. Yeah. Yeah, try to smoothen this. I think we need another, oh, there's a tree here already. Yeah. So we got rid of, there's another tree here we got rid of. Yeah, so there's an ashok there. Another ashok. The ashok trees are doing well. So we just need to put something around them so that goats don't eat them. Yeah. So yeah, the work is going on fine. So once the chain link is put, it will be okay. So this will be a septic tank will be somewhere here. This will be another box like that one. And then eventually the septic tank will be put here. We'll actually put a biodigester, which actually does not need empty. So we just pour enzymes and get rid of all that stuff. And then you're leveling also the ground around here. We'll plant some mangoes over there. Yep. The mangoes I planted, some of them died, some of them are still there. And then, yeah, all these trees were grown like 2 years ago when I started construction. Actually, this is the third year. 2 years ago, actually. 3 years. I could say 3 years. And the trees are, wow, taller than the house. Yeah. So, so that's the house. So I think I'll put some, I'm just every day coming up some new innovations. So I'll try to plant some grass. I'll go get some grass to plant over here so that we all have the pasparum grass, the grass that is like a lawn grass. Yeah. So just getting the place all leveled out. Yeah. Anak kau tere maber. Odi maber. Kora dia mama maembe bia pedi. Kondo mokuto kuto. En slope no to ko mes go. Ena ani mondo bed smooth. Gode mo kora na slope mo biro mo skamai. So they're just leveling out so that the slope is okay. Yeah. And then we can get some grass and plant some grass in these short rains and get the place all green. Yeah, we're not cutting down any trees, so we'll try and hey, Roger. Niaje mzee bwana? Habari yako? Ulisikia vile tuliongea na huyu bwana? Ile bei mpigie ilikuwa juu sana. Tulikubaliana 2,000, sawa? Tuliongea na Onyango hata asubuhi bwana, tukapiga bei mzuri. So they're just leveling the ground. So level as much as we can so that we can plant some grass and the place looks nice. Yeah, this tree will trim it a little bit so that it's not so bushy, but we'll leave it, we'll not cut it. No cutting of any tree. We'll actually add trees. Yes. And then I think I'll put a big solar over there. That's my plan. Put a big solar on top there. 2 big solar so that I depend less on electricity and more on blackout since yesterday. Hiyo ni pa Kenya Power wamezima stima. The blackout since yesterday. Naona mnaipeleka vizuri. Sasa tukitafuta ile nyasi itakuwa mzuri. Ile pasparum nilileta hii kushika last time. So I just need itabidi niende nini Kisumu Kacha ngegusa pasparum. Itabidi niende Kisumu nichukue gunia 2 hivi. Umejua hii nataka nae duara raini ginene. Ndalo kotcha. Manu moko ma onge gimati mala ndaro roto gitu gila. Ndalo mipuro. Pasparum to moko ga kata ko tuo to kotho kabisa. Kose mako matin. Makono kose moko to bas. Kose moko to koro dia. So the fencing is actually being done over there. So here we're just around the house, then we'll go to the fencing area.
When they are draining Koro, Kamakoro will be water is being harvested.
So it will force them to dig again. Kama si water itakimbia on the ground level. Ama just slightly below the ground.
Ground level.
Sasa if they dig again, sasa tena they have to level it to the. Wakimaliza kazi wanarudisha vile ilikuwa. Hiyo maneno ya kuacha milima na mabonde will not allow. Ule jamaa tiles hajakuja. Kwa Samoro chio Busia. Tayo nindo tayo. Oh, utio tich Moroko cha koro biro ka amemaliza ile kazi ya huko.
Busia ni mbali.
Busia ni mbali ya. Busia ni mbali. So koro maembe ndio negadia kel moko ni pande pande hizo wakati to slasha na nikanye
slasha mano itoyo ki
to hii slasha yangu iko wapi bwana?
Slasha iko huko pia.
Na jembe
Ndio hii
magipudo gapuda kibeo chalo ngodayo koro lume mati koro chiemb goats gi wagolo kae koro goats odhi chiemb mwalo kucho. So they say these ones you just uproot them. If you slash them with a slasher, they come back again. The roots they regrow again. But that's a lot of work, uprooting each one of them. Sasa hapa kwa nini? Neno tiegi kiot kanyo. Nataka kuweka ile kokoto. Unaona ile kokoto iko pale? Like 18 inches from the wall.
Kokoto hii nini?
Ile tu, ile ya kuko.
Hii ya kawaida hiyo.
Hiyo nini? Hiyo ya kukoroga. Sio kokoto kukoroga, the stones themselves. The kokoto itself without cement. Inawekwa round. Ikireketa round about 18 inches wide kama all round. If it's needed, then we can use blocks, bricks to get a border kama kora kwa kokoto lupudonjo. So that's the next thing we'll be working on. Magito no gigin chimp diet bwana. Amari buzo diko cham gigin poisonous koso. Dok. Nani koro around the home tanyalo golo gi. Kwa sababu ukete nyalo dok. So probably up to somewhere here.
Gik maricho, magi gola te. Gik maricho kabisa.
Tunaweka tu nini nyasi peke yake. Zina spread sana, they really spread. They take off actually. They're like a weed. They colonize the area. Sasa pale wanataka kukorogea simiti hapo, that is a problem again. A parking culture. Kuyo no, ogira koroga kuyo kanyo. Na mbona hiyo mchanga iko hapo? Sababu najua itakwama alafu sasa kutolewa tena ni kazi nyingine, ni double work. Niliwaambia na ingine katikati hapa na ingine mwisho. Then hii business tunaweza kachuma later. Sababu leo nimeshinda kunini chuma. Keni ja wedding akati atoboa hiyo tena ni kazi. So here we are just picking the weeds and cleaning up. I'm holding the camera, so I'm not doing anything. I'm just the cameraman. But normally I work when I don't have the camera on my hands. I really work. Yeah. So that's what we're doing today, guys. Just doing landscaping. The house is basically finished. I actually did the exterior first. Interior is where there's still a lot of work. Tiles have not been done. Gypsum board have not been done. So I still need to do the gypsum board, tiles, toilets, yeah, water flowing. Yeah, so I need to get all those running. I mean, the water is connected, but I need an overhead tank for it to come to the showers. So I need all that done before, but I'm already living in it anyway. So it doesn't matter. Those can be done slowly by slowly. Yeah. No rush. No sweat. No rush, no sweat. Pole pole tu. Mimi nitaleta nyasi tu bwana. Kama gine podium kama unapa kaka diri yoto mok gimoko koro kata gituo to roots nitie piny kanyo. Ama gibola mana pidho ndalo koth kado gibene ola.
The best time to pidho and they pick up immediately. Ndalo mipuro cha.
April.
Long rains.
Long rains.
Ka long rains bumoto obeo te mako everywhere.
Mabro mapidho sani moko mako kore kabro medo gi long rains. Kamolos ni kadwa keta kocha tricha nyaka maembe gi dibede nyaka kae manote adwa pidho hiyo yote nataka tupande hiyo yote kapo kabe maka duogo to kora achomo kuonde mogine kuonde mane oko moko zingine zitashika, huwezi sema zitashika zote. So mimi sitaki kupostpone kitu. Ile kitu naweza fanya leo, nafanya tu inaisha. Ama aje mlamua.
Alafu umejua hata wakati tukipanda, ndio magojelo bia na management. Ni puro kendo kikuwa wakubia.
Ni puro kikuwa tai inawekwa chini.
Tu
kama shamba.
Lima yote.
Alafu mkapanda.
Vingine nakao even from game makao gunde adige.
Oh, game they are natural actually, eh? They almost grow naturally.
Kolewe kucha.
Kolewe na upende chone. Ndazitafuta tu.
Tukakuja tunaziweka weka tu kama kumeshalimwa hivi.
In fact, sasa ndio the best time. Pale melimwa hivi kama haijamea nyasi ingine is the best time to plant them. Sababu hakuna nyasi na compete nayo.
Alafu ikipata mvua and it grows very fast.
Within
no time imeshashika.
Imeshashika kabisa. Hata JKUAT nilifanya hivyo tu. Even JKUAT. I just put a very small area. Ikashika kabisa, but people are impressed. You know, people have not seen. Watu wafanyanga vitu rough. Unafanya kitu professionally vizuri. Mpaka Deputy Vice Chancellor anakuja naangalia na smile, anasema ni kazi mzuri.
Niko enjoy.
Huyu alikuwa ni professor wakati alikuwa Professor Imbuga. Alikuwa ni one of the Deputy Vice Chancellors. Alikuwa basi alikuwa one of the two. Kwa bibi Professor Imbuga. She's retired now. They are almost all those people are retired bwana. Niko Njoi alikufa. Alikufa kitambo. Niko Njoi alikuwa ni kama Gichuki. The guy who wanted to change the country. Hata sio only the university, the country itself. Alikuwa one of the advisor wa Kibaki. Alikuwa think tank wa Kibaki. Sema, and they are focused on manufacturing. How can we get ourselves to manufacture stuff here, not import? Cars, tractors. Money. Si ndio nasema mama anafanya kwa jikoni. Wacha niangalie kwanza kuna nyama zangu hapo. Wako which? Nilichemsha jana, nitachemsha leo. Kokote kwa 2 days ndio inaweza kuwa mbaya. So I'm just going to check my kitchen because they're working on the kitchen. I want that kitchen. Actually, I told you guys I finished the exterior first. interior. Tada. So I still need to do some wiring. Sockets have not been done. CCTV cameras everywhere, inside and outside. So right now they're putting some sockets for the bedroom, for one of the bedrooms. Hii ni yangu iko mbaya mpaka tunalala chini. Unaona sisi tunalala chini bwana. Hiyo ndio maisha. Watu wanaanzia hapo. So they're just getting the sockets fitted. Wamevuta waya zote. Oh yeah, this one. Imekaa kombo lakini iko sawa. Na ile ingine yeah. So we're getting all the sockets fitted. Here bathroom ndio ilikuwa nini? Here bathroom ndio Oh, hiyo pia ni socket aliweka socket ya kawaida kuna moja tulipata moja sio kawaida. Moja sawa sawa. So that's one of the bedrooms. And let me see the kitchen. Mr. Yogi, sasa wewe unapumzika, tuache tuchukuliwe na kamera. Hiyo na utangojea pesa.
But this one should be raised at least.
Hiyo fanya tu malize. Odong mana tiles kende. Kauno katika everything man. Huyu jamaa kuja weke tiles. Wajui kakosiki wanyalo 2 days mondokiwa. Tuache ile wacheni watu tokae. Wakati jatia small hall. Nikaji. Mondo bed gine open. Makoro cylinder nyalo pike.
Let's go. Get a grill down.
Oh yeah, look at a grill down. Ma gas colic to jalo wuok oko. Kichombo kali. Drawers, broach na market drawers ma. Like pink cat or can drawers ma.
Very good drawers. Drawers
on top of the community. So we put some drawers. Yeah, kawa chako tumkuna babi nyake kona kaya is enough. And our CCTV camera also is up there. So we've got CCTV camera everywhere in this house. If you enter, utapatikana, utakuwa captured na unaenda kwa iCloud. Utakuja kutafuta huko kwa cloud. Yeah. Makora nganga fridge bwana. Ona nganga fridge tu. Fridge bed cup. Socket ni kaya. Nganga standard size. Macho kwa kavolocha. Okay, that's small. Small ina.
Ati mama ti small man.
Mano to tena ina. Mana jalo kedo ngate room. Room to room. Koro kalo kata ya Airbnb. Na kila mtu yuko kwa room yake anakuwa na kafriji kake kadogo kakuweka nini? Kakuweka machakula. So ayugi kugini. Kigukoroge wigine kanyo bwana. Anano kanye kijana ndo akoroge wi ramp kanyo. Koroge wi ramp kanyo to ulos ramp no. Kosetieko. Nikichana wakati itiyo gatich. Na hiyo kitu nawacha. Hizo sabi maloko chena kaka chalo. Messy kabisa. Oya everything oya wewe kanyo.
Koro mbenwate mo gimilunga ni side clearance.
Koro side clearance no. Kama ngato setieti clear kari no. Clear kari no, una clear hiyo site yako. Si ati tutakuja ati ngato bro timo site clearance tomorrow. Hiyo site yako ndo na clear bwana. Si ndio? So we're still working on the kitchen. So today we want to have all these sockets done. And then eventually we'll put whatever here. More or less like a counter somewhere here, and then I'll have some lights falling from above here, and then you can sit over here and also eat, and then you'll have a dining table here. The room is actually not so big, but it's usable, yeah, not so big. But today I wanted this area to be cleaned, plastered, so that you only remain with tiles. So in the next 2 days, we'll do tiling of this kitchen area. after the plastering has cured. And then there's some glass here, extra glass. Yeah.
Those three.
Oh, bro, donjo kabisa. Gore ngani simu mondo bi. Mak mana ko ngade ga locally to ngade marach na ngade. Kana. Itatosha hizo mbili.
Imetosha hizo refu tatu.
Oh. Na huko juu anaweza ongezea zingine. Tumpigie simu. Mpigie na local number.
And my phone is off.
Oh, hauna power, your phone has not been charged. Oh. No, there will not be enough because this one is like one whole square one. So hizi ndizo wanaweza zinini.
Hizi tatu zinaingia.
Kwa hivyo naweza kumpigia tu akuje kesho atumie hizi, whatever is needed we can buy some more. So here we are already cooking and eating. My banana, somebody has eaten my bananas, but this is my beef stew. The banana follow you. What are you banana? People like banana. My banana here. Somebody's eaten one of my bananas. So actually this is a functional house. So I'm already living in it anyway. Without a bed, just a mattress and some items to defend myself. That's it. In case someone tries to attack me, I can defend myself. So that's all I need actually right now. So yeah, then I'll get a bed. I'll get a bed probably before I leave. I'll get a bed to fit in here. Oh, so this glass can actually fit somewhere up here because bats enter. Hiyo itatosha. Hii inaweza tosha labda hiyo katikati.
Masini moja. It's one.
Oh, it is one big one. Kutoka mwisho mpaka mwisho.
Sijui na this side.
It's
one.
Oh, nice. Not one. This is 1, 2, 3. The 3. Your eyes cannot see.
No, I can see. Lakini see, it's one glass that goes in here.
These two small ones, one glass, this one glass,
one glass.
one glass. So they're like 3 pieces.
Yeah, na hii nini.
It's smaller. Yeah. And it can't fit at here katikati.
Hii moja.
There's a fit up.
Ile refu will fit these 3.
These 3. Alafu ibaki hizo mbili. Nitapigia kuja kesho atumie kwanza zile glass ziko hapa kwanza ziishe. Before he brings any new glass. So we're just seeing where to things that have not been done, put glass on that door, yeah, because there's some glass that remained here. That's another bathroom. Yeah, it's not been done, nothing is finished yet, but we'll get the toilet. The shower has been put, the shower is there operational. We just need an overhead tank for someone to start showering. And then we need a toilet seat over there. And then here we put a laundry. So we'll put a laundry, my washing machine here and a dryer. And of course the sockets are all fixed and the drainage are all ready. And here we put a bigger drainage, not a toilet, just a drainage to drain water out. Yeah? So it's because some water get onto the floor. So basically that's it. And today they're also doing wiring. And we're doing like 3 things: landscaping, wiring, and fencing, all at the same time, one day. Tomorrow we might do some tiles. The tiling guy is not here yet. Yeah. Sasa tukishakoroga hapo. Kanyo bro yue maler, ingeni kengi no se bedo gine. Screening no setting. Sasa hapo tabidi tunini tu. Oh, hurun kocha. Ankara go to the wrong person. Hakuna shida. Sasa hii ndio watafanya nayo screening modongo. Sababu wanachaka kamulima kamebaki hapo, inakaukia hapo. Wanaitoa yote ama wanaitandaza. Sawa. So now we are heading to, oh, imagine Ingia, it has rained now, the county is pumping some water. You can hear the noise. So that's municipality, the municipality is pumping water. Hebu tuende huko wanafanya nini? It's pumping some water, so the water is coming in. Hizi zinakwanga low-lying fruits. You do small things which don't require a lot of money. Huh? Kidogo tu. The things that require money, you wait for, you unaweza ngojea. So this is my escapade in the village. So this is the way I'm enjoying my Christmas, pre-Christmas. Then I'll show you when Christmas comes. I might go and visit somewhere bwana. Wangniwadhi ahero ama tuende Migori, tuende Rongo Migori. Huh? This time we should go to Migori bwana. Tuende mpaka huko Hispania border. Huh? Tuende tulale hata siku mbili huko. So ni sawa bwana. You unajua yote is not a lot of money. You pay like accommodation kitu nini? Kitu 2,000. It's not like Nairobi. Huh? It's within budget. So this is what we are doing right now. We are fencing this area from that end up to this end. So just consolidating where actually is where the land ends. So just making sure we cover the whole area with chain link. Kutoka huko from top there up to down there. Madabu Baria, Kokoro Kendo.
Somebody can clear here and then meet in a pando train line. Alafu you go for that ginene. Ile brown Manera.
Manera.
Mpaka chini.
Oh, Manera is not like eucalyptus. Manera is good.
Alafu mbuzi ikuli.
Talking at it all out.
All out.
Oh, Chalosiala.
Donge Manera lotga.
Oh, you're the best basi because it's
indigenous
and it's reusable wood. You can keep using it.
It's hardwood.
Hardwood.
Ile inakuanga yellow brownish hivi.
Oh.
Alafu once don't even eat it.
Kwa hivyo Manera ndo tatafuta.
Yes.
Tatafuta.
Inaangushwa mpaka huko.
Pandwa mpaka huko chini. Sawa. Hiyo ndio nitakazi nitapata Mulamwa. Mulamwa naona anataka kazi.
Huyo
anafanya.
Anaishi huko kwa Pondi, ni Pondi.
Ndiye alikuwa niambia na huyu Pondi simjui.
Pondi alikufa.
Aliniambia alikufa. Neni wudingana, Pondi neni wudingana.
Donge nyejo konyanga daogi.
Oh, ndio alikuwa sema
nunua hapa. Anatoka Ndira.
Anatoka Ndira akanunua hapa. Watu wa Ndira wanatoroka wamekuja huku. Hiyo ni sawa tu pia.
Donge odonja wacho ni kenda biro odonje mana dal.
Bro, concrete. Gintia deck thing.
Concrete mage? Smith.
Concrete post.
Gina deck pay.
So, ibu chuna gitika mara chiel. Ibu tie kona chiel.
Kona chiel?
Nekech. And nakubedi gi nini? Nakubedi gi support. Both sides. Pesa na chiel kwa chungo. Moro di support kon, moro di support kon.
Oh, uko support gi bao.
Mana gi concrete mo dong adek. Pra chiel wakete bur. Ariyo wa support.
Oh.
Achiel nyalo support kadok kocha.
Koro chalo kona.
Koro gidhi tie kona chiel.
Koro gidhi tie kona cha. Sawa tu. Mano koro wabiro long ja concrete mondo chak kilo moko kendo. Then we can put them later. Wala smoko. Then we can
kona.
Kona cha makoro wa mak kode. Sawa, nengiana.
Donge ubo keto kamae moro koni. Moro kong'yo kocha, moro kong'yo koni.
Mondo sama iwawaya no.
Oh, tai kendo go kona waya koro nyalo go kona badhi kamacha. Sawa, inaeleweka. So this is what we are doing, guys. Our neighbor's kids crying. And down there, there's a small pond down there where we used to go and bathe and pick out. Ulikuwa unashata piga video kitambo. Haujaona video toka. Wakati kulikuwa na mvua mingi. Nilipiga video mpaka huko, lakini sasa wacha nipige ya fencing tu. Hiyo video hiyo ya auto itakuwa na another day. So wacha tukaone vile hiyo kona wanafanya. Sasa unajua nini, hizo angle lines ni mzuri kuweka, because hizi zitakuliwa na mchwa ibro gine be able to get some point. In between iketo angle line, in between tunaweka angle line baadaye. Wamakie video. Sawa. Oh, ameanza na kule wakikuja juu. Hiyo imesekiwa vizuri, no dispute. Hakuna wao, wa dispute Gindara.
Kama nomo ukifika tajiri. Kata kabiogo yetu koloza plant na kama unasimama hata kama ni
Ni kweli. Kayaba to old fashioned, kayaba groga. Kawanyalo doka ida mangana cha uketo. Maka kale uketo na is better. Kona ni amana noka. Ingekuwa hapa. Hii kona singekuwa hapa.
Hapa ni sawa.
Hapa ni sawa
hapa ni sawa. Acha hii line na ile.
Ita line na hii fence.
This one is on the road.
Iko kwa road reserve. Iko kwa road tayari.
Kwa barabara already.
Ndara na mabro sudo koja. Ukija kana ile ginyu Sarela ndio unabomoa manyumba yetu. Hiyo barabara inaweza songa.
Hata wakidindi. Wanachukua 1 meter. 1 meter kule.
1 meter kule. Wacha ikaa hapa tu. Nilikuwa naona ni kama iko ni on the inside of that corner. Matin. Mano karo negukete kae. Nikech okene ka hedge ni. Ka fence ni chuma ni kae. To ukete on the inside Matin.
Acha tukae hapa.
Unajua mimi naangalianga symmetry. Ginonya nene mananyoro. Wakana nene sadi. Nilikuwa nataka kuambia jana. Anijiboroka sana na call off. Yaani akili yangu haitoki hapo. Naweza kuwasaidia kuisongeza. Iwe na iwe kwa line kama chuma ni ntieni. Wakina kaka yani kaya actually kama ni gobede. Exactly. Unaweza iweka hapo Na hii makonge tutatupa huko ndani endelee kunajua magibe kose gine kuno tu inashika. Itaanza kulothi bali imeangukia. With the time. Karpuodho kario bed kario. Sawa. Amona unajua macho inaonyesha kuliko hata Kabiro. Nilikuwa nimeshaiona jana hii. Nikaona hii shimo ingekuwa hapa. Kine kona hapa ndio iko.
Hakuna hapo malai.
Koro kataka koket moro kae. Gimoro kani. Koro biro koni ndege na noka mito ko dhi kama.
Hakuna kama mkade ilisema the glucose. Ketna gini, ketna ye.
Quotation. Sawa. Unasema? Juice. Vinta moro da kwenye tunichia mbwa.
Pols. Wewe penjia ni Pols room. Pols. Nje hivi umekuja na zingine.
Kilo 50 kwa ndogo medo 30.
Unaona kile mko mabaya. Kadala ni mako.
Obed space in between.
Magezi malo kwa ni wewe mabara go.
Obed diere.
Angola ni kwa sababu ndio polisi ndio. inyalo kuny kata ka fence problem kore kunye gi single wall go oko ichungi kunye gi kunye line ango line onge problem with that ingeni singenge cha kiketo donge kunye go job wewe ni cheni kiketo ne piny kanyo marogna kanyalo odonje lowo koro gimoro ma kocha kata ka en gweno ok nyal rony
kata gwang' gini gweno be ok nyal tuoche mag gwen be landre ma ikelo gwen to ipo mag gwendi otho te sasa gweno ikae kwao Yes. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Post giro chopo mwisho. Koso podi. Oh. Sawa.
Nipatie power bank ni charge simu yangu. Yana power bank yako kuli dry.
Power bank manya charge go simu matiyo go ni. Power bank manya charge nyoro go tieno. Acha nikakupatia bene fuko na kaa na ngena wuotho ga kode. So here is where we are going to do the mixing. Ngeni simani moro ni bedo tho emomiyo mak.
It was off yesterday.
Shika hii sasa wewe ndio kwa cameraman. Wapiga picha. So power bank hii nilicharge jana na imekwisha power. Tingeni simbani be kethre. Yaani nya charge in full charge gokinyi. Sani imeisha power
Completely.
Mana battery right. Power bank to podopong. Power bank be power ni orumo bwana. Bahati mbaya power bank haina power.
It's off.
It's off. No wonder.
Good morning, brothers.
And sisters.
Yana squat tu wewe usike chini twende.
Ile power bank haina power. Kwa hiyo itaenda kagini. Na karani stima hiyo. Ngende power moto stima off.
Yeah, man of fixed it off.
Accumulation. Kwa hiyo inaenda kwa boma ngapi? Boma 2 3. Kwa switch hiyo off.
Haya, shika.
Waenda kakunywa chai. Mimi ni hawa naona kazi yao ni mzuri. Hiyo kona akirekebisha itakuwa sawa. Wacha niende mpaka huku chini ndio nirudi kwa hawa tena. So I'm just showing you guys what has been done. So I'm just showing you guys the fencing that we're doing today. I actually wanted to put a wall, but costs and everything, I decided a wall can come later. So what we'll do right now is just to put a fence, like a chain link fence, which is like chicken stuff cannot pass through, and then the wall will come later. Actually, the wall will probably be like inside, like 1 meter or a few meters inside the chain link. Yeah, so that's the plan. So and then we'll plant some trees in between here. Yeah. So let me just show you where this ends. So it's taking like a little bit of, it looks like it's taking a little bit of the road, but not really. Yeah, we're just like trying to have a straight line. All the way from there, but we had to bend a little bit. Yeah, it's not exactly straight. We have to bend because as you go this way, it gets a little narrower. So it has bent a little bit. So we have got all the trees here. So the chain link will run all the way here. The chain link will run like that. So the idea is to have it secured by chain link all round up to the end. But since you are doing things bit by bit, so depending on the resources, so right now we are doing it up to here, up to this point. Then it will go that way and then secure the home. So that's just securing the home. Then as you go down that way, it's now securing the farmland. There's farmland all the way down up to the pond, up to the end of this, like the valley. There's a valley there, so you're like on top of the valley. So the land goes down up to the valley. So that's the rest is normally land that is farmed. Yeah, but here is where we live uphill, like uptown, and then the farming is down here. Yeah, that's common. Yeah, this hole is a little narrow, so you probably need to dig a little. It needs probably to be dug a little bit more, to go a little bit deeper. But it's got like stone. That's why it's hard. It was a little hard for them to dig. It's got like very hard rock. I mean, very hard stone there. So but we'll try and get it a little deeper because that's a little bit too shallow. The thing will fall off. Should be 1.5 feet deep. This is also a little shallow, but since you're putting concrete, we hope it will be able to hold. So that's so if you look at it from a distance, that's the way it is. The chain link will run from top there, from the top there all the way up to here, and then go inside. Then later we can extend it downwards. Later it can be extended downwards. Yeah. Downwards up to the pond. There's a pond down there where we normally get our water. We've been getting our water there for years and years and years. So these corners, I think they need to make the holes a little bit deeper because the hole is a little bit too shallow over there. Yeah. These ones are okay. These ones are okay. Yeah, they can probably trim some of the shrubs a little bit more. Yeah, like that one can go. Yeah. Yeah, but the shrubs also help. You know, they serve as a what do you call it? They serve as a natural barrier too. Natural barrier, and also like a small ecosystem, like an ecosystem for small animals like rabbits, squirrels, and stuff like that. Yeah. Although we don't like snakes, but snakes also end up being there. Yeah, provided they don't attack you. Yeah. So yeah, basically that's what you're doing today, fencing this land, and yeah. And then I'll show you more of this village stuff here in Kenya, in Bondo, in Africa. So if you come to Kenya, if you come to Africa, come to Kenya, and then you can come over to Bondo. You'll find me right here. You can live in that house actually, that house that I'm building. Airbnb, or you talk to me nicely, you probably live here for free. Yeah, if I host you, you live here for free. If you're just like a tourist, yeah, then you can pay Airbnb rates like $20 per day. Yeah, and you can live here for a whole week with $100. You can live in that house for one whole week. Yeah. So if you wanna come, just hit me up, and I'll be able to hook you up, to link you up. Yeah. Inoka gino bro tiege kawuono wadhi koroge kawuono bur ma musho chato en shallow inene ma en kidi emomiyo kidi koro gima wadhi timone wadhi keta then bracket makata chawo keto deep odwaro 2 brackets odwaro 2 brackets macha deep neno bedo kar kanyo ti koroga ne then ni wata na kunywa malo chande unapata maji imepita hapo so anapita huko. Wacha nikaone hapo sababu asitoboe pipe ya maji. Sawa. Anyhow, I'm told there's a water pipe passing through there, so they may not put it where I wanted in that corner. So this is enough for a car to pass. One car, 2 cars, not 2-way, 1-way. So it's enough for a car to be able to pass here. And we probably also have a shop. There's a building we're constructing this idea too. So that will be like a shopping center, small shop area. Itu chopi. Imetoboka. Mano karaweya, mano wadina. Tutatafuta mwenyewe, tutatafuta watu wa water wakuja nini waizibe mano koro kik ibi koni koro atiyo gimae nikech ka en kanyo to ng'eni koro kata madhi support be pod nigi ok ibi kunyo kanyo koro ya koro kenen pipe mani ng'eni nitie pipe maduong' mar sibo tagi matin cha ng'eni sani gigo pi sani emomiyo mano koro inene bare kama duong' onyalo bedo repaired nikech kok obedo repaired ineno kaka owuok mosni odhi wuok mang'eny ma ka dhi bedo flooded with time within 2 days hiyo yote itakuwa ni maji kwa hivyo itabidi tu tuite watu wa sibo wakuja waizibe mano kara mano tiya gimacha nikech kata ka waketo kokoto be pod biro sip through koro nyaka obed mana repaired ni sawa tu ng'eni abe ok aparo mano onge ng'ama ong'e pi ni pipe okalo kanyo hakuna shida wan wae ko tiya gimae ta ikete magine then here hicho itakuja kuzibwa tutaenda tuko watu wasibo tuwaeleze koro gibro chajowa ang' nadhi adhia kawuono akianyiso merano malo wadhi adhia mondo aduog kodgi
dong ma ok yun ma nung plamba
plamba nyalo gine
plamba to nini
sami go pi ni ng'eni sani gigo pi sani go pi na pi donje tagi kacha
dong podo mano plamba otima kata pi
kata pi ringo pod nyalo time sawa hiyo wacha tuite plamba wacha niambie Mango aite plamba haifanye
plamba tema pia ng'ema pipe ni mogi enda so
also open connector sasa M3/4 kosena okinyal ng'iewo plamba bro nene hiyo wacha nishughulikie maneno ya plamba nyinyi mkiendelea mondo dina kapoko flood kanyo so we have to get a plumber to fix that because the water is supposed to go down there. It's been getting pumped and now it's been nicked, so we have to repair that nick in time before the place gets flooded. So that's the vagaries. I was trying to make the corner square, but it looks where I was trying to put the pole is where there's a pipe of water. So that's not a good thing. So we're going to get it fixed. Yeah. So here we have put like these braces, these sticks to hold for stabilization. Then we put concrete in the hole here, mortar, cement, sand and some mortar to hold there. And in all the holes we'll put mortar up to the end. Then we'll give it 2 days to cure. Those guys are also doing that, putting a support on that one. Like every 3 you put support so that it doesn't swing a lot. So yeah, so they'll do that every other, like several of them, 5 of them, they put the supports, and then we'll bring concrete, mortar, pour, and then let it cure for about 2 days, and then after that is when we'll put the fencing. The fencing will be done not today. Today we are just pouring mortar, and then fencing will be done maybe, we'll give it 2 days. Today and tomorrow, 2 days to cure, then probably on Sunday or Saturday, after 3 days, they will come and put the wire mesh around, the chain link around. So we've already got a plumber to come and fix that water problem. So it's going to be fixed in the next hour or so, and then we'll be back to where we were earlier. Yeah. So just waiting for all the poles to be put in place, and then we'll mix the concrete, and then we'll put the concrete at the foot of the poles. Yeah. So this graduation day, so if you see over there, the students' families going for graduation, right over there, yeah, going for graduation. Some going to the marketplace. So this is the way our village is. This is the way our village operates. Yeah, here we try to normalize, put a very straight line, and put a proper fence or a proper chain link fence. Yeah, to cover, to protect or rather to prevent animals and stuff from getting into the home and eating the maize and stuff like that. Yeah. So eventually, like I said, eventually I'll put a wall, but this is a temporary measure for now, and then later we'll come up with a wall. So I'm just walking back with you. Here there's an anthill. Yeah, this anthill I remember when I was a kid. Oh, snakes! I killed up a father just somewhere there. Because you see, like when the ants have stopped living in it, the holes are still there. There's some hedgehogs, squirrels, whatever, they live inside there. Snakes also, all manner of creatures or animals will live there. So eventually we'll have to angusha, we'll have to demolish this anthill and make some bricks out of it. Sindio, madam giwamuka mukata also bricks. My bro muke model bricks, model kanyo bed mass flat. Kunya maler. Yeah, so now we are heading back. So almost all the poles are in place. We'll get the concrete done and then put the chain link, and we'll be home and dry. Yeah. So I might put a small gate here for people to pass, go back and forth, or somewhere where that anthill is. Yeah, after we get rid of that anthill, we might also put maybe a small gate over there. One of the places we put a small gate where somebody can come in and out to access the home, but controlled, not just anybody walking in and out here. So that's the White House over there, covered by trees. I like a lot of trees. I'm actually going to plant more trees. Yeah. This house will eventually be constructed. This is actually my main house, this one here. The one that's unfinished. That's the main villa. The other one is like a guest wing. The other big house you're seeing there is like a guest wing. So this will be a complex basically. There will be that guest wing and the main house over here. So the main house, I've not started it yet. I'll probably give it some time and start next year and do the foundation and then maybe the first floor, because there's several floors. Do the first floor and the second floor, and then we give it a rest. So this one is no hurry, it'll go slowly since I'm living in the other one, and the other one is just big enough with a garage. Yeah, we'll do that and construct this slowly but slowly. Yeah, I'm thirsty now. Na nani, mkimaliza huko, hata hii miti iko huku ndani, mtoetoe sababu imeanza kuwa kubwa, hata hii imeanza kuwa kubwa tu. Hii sisi hala, hii kalidali. So here is where we burn our trash. So I make sure all the papers, all the waste papers, all the waste are put here, and we get a match and burn it. So this is like our area that we burn the pits. So I'll probably have to make like a brick, like a square place with bricks, so that it's like enclosed. So you just put stuff in there and then you burn it here. Not like an open place like that. Yeah. Yeah, bricks like this. We make like a square block like this, and then we burn in the center, then you can burn all the rubbish. Yes. So progress is going on. Yeah. Timber is heading down. Bepe go room podi. Oh. Togiromo dongi. Nakamwalo koro ma cross giema may lack. Wajalo medo moka cross. Dongi inyalo paro manyo kunyo yet. So. So here we are trying to level the ground. It's kind of a challenge because it's sloping ground, but we'll try to have a smooth transition as much as possible and get rid of all the bumps and all the bumps and the valleys, so that it's pretty smooth. And then I will get some grass to plant there, some green grass, some pasparum grass. So now So let me enter and see what's going on inside the house. So this is 1 day's work, 3 teams working at the same time. We see what we can be able to do today. Pole. So this is like extra tiling material that remained. So they'll be used much later. So here, you see. You got the lunch. I don't catch your cabin. Lunch is a joke. I don't have a cadena. We have the lunch. If you take man away to the lunch. Which guy? So, enda tu basi. Kado bed maler maonge thuol moro manyalo gara pondo kae bwana. Kanyo anginene positive. So. Ginano kake jarani ngangana goto tuche be ok yot kake kata no kamano. Otak kabisa. Space ni bro romo, odo tuche jaka mwisho. Oh, tomorrow keto cylinder. Koni bro sudo matin. Yeah. Tai wa mesho makora keto kanyo manigi gate, bila loro gi padlock. La mar bulo do macha. So. So mano kara dia lunch. Inyalo nyiso joka about the lunch. To ng'ane ma biro cha? Plumber no? Onego bi mondo ka gwa kanyo eko dhi ng'iew materials. To ke poja ng'iew connector mi connect gi. Pipes hapa ni 3/4. Kantie to be wadondo na mantie. Ka onge ko dhi ng'iew. Ang'o? Ban. Gimi wengo go cha. Tanji. Korang nolose nadi ko onge gini. Kumbe mko hapa ndani. Yeye inaishi. Malokucho usede bau gini.
Connection sawa.
Ome samoro kamera marach.
Kamera na yema samoro ni. Ndio noka kwa.
Mangizo ni connection ni sawa.
Or either line now or can try inside here, cut inside the camera. One of the two dogs.
Video lens.
Mano video loss. Video loss.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, so que está haciendo, no.
Depende do blanco. Ya comía
Don't think I think video those.
mais